husband said, "I'm taking the dog, you get the kid." His mom laughed, "At least the dog's trained." On court day my son walked to the judge, and said, "Mom, can I read what Dad texted me last night?" The judge raised an eyebrow. His lawyer turned pale. The courtroom fell silent. Update 5. The final court documents came 2 weeks later. Full custody granted to me. Supervised visitation only for Bryce pending a family therapist's evaluation and ongoing monitoring, which meant he wouldn't be seeing Eli for a long time, maybe not at all, unless he made drastic changes. He didn't. Instead, Bryce disappeared from our lives almost overnight. No calls, no texts, no appeals. His lawyer dropped him. Joan never reached out. The last we heard, he'd moved in with someone new across the state and was starting fresh. I guess that's what cowards do. They run. At first I kept waiting for the other shoe to drop. I thought maybe he'd find a loophole or try to twist things again, but the silence held, and in that silence something incredible started happening. Eli came back to life. He started drawing again. Not just little sketches but full comic strips with bold colors and wild characters. He made me the hero in one. A cape-wearing mom who saved the day with waffles and truth. I hung it on the fridge like it belonged in a gallery. He began sleeping through the night. No more creeping into my bed at 2 a.m. with nightmares. He laughed more. He asked questions again about space and the ocean and whether dinosaurs had belly buttons. The sparkle was coming back. And me? I started breathing again, real full breaths. I took on new clients, worked better hours, and started putting money aside for things like soccer cleats and piano lessons, things I couldn't afford when every dollar went to legal fees and therapy. I even joined a book club. Nothing dramatic, just women like me. Tired but healing, strong in ways we hadn't known before. People sometimes ask if I hate Bryce, if I'd take him back to court if he ever tried to show up again. The truth is, I don't hate him. I don't have space for that anymore. What I feel is sadness for the father Eli could have had and never did. For the man who could have been someone's safe place and chose control instead. For the boy inside him who probably never learned how to love without using it as leverage. But I don't carry his weight anymore. I stopped the day Eli stood up for himself and told the truth. I do still talk about that day in court though. Not because it was dramatic or victorious, but because of what it meant. It meant Eli's voice mattered. It meant a child could be heard and believed, not just dismissed because he was young or small or told what to think. It meant the cycle stopped with us. And if there's one thing I'd tell anyone watching this, any mother who feels erased, any child who feels unseen, it's this. You are not powerless. Not when you have the truth, not when you have love, and definitely not when you have courage. Bryce took the dog. He thought he was walking away with something valuable, something clean and obedient and easy. He left me the kid, and let me be clear, I got the better deal, because my son is brave, he's honest. He's growing up knowing that love doesn't come with conditions, and that being kind is never a weakness. That courtroom didn't just change a custody agreement, it gave my son back his voice and it gave me back my life. If this story moved you, even just a little, please give this video a like. It helps more people find it, especially those who might be going through something similar and need to know they're not alone. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Maybe you've been through a custody battle. Maybe you were the kid in the middle, or maybe you just want to send some love to Eli. Whatever it is, your voice matters here, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I share real stories that shine a light on resilience, family and the quiet strength it takes to speak the truth, even when it's hard. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself and take care of your